everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see it, the South Florida Bulls taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bulls will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the single back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by... Might be calling a hot route. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's back. Finds his target down the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Canes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Hard running there. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Looking for space, it's Fletcher. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And, Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of...
Oh, he's got some space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early. From the red zone, it's Lyle. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man,
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Easy. They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Looking to throw, it's back. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good, and that was dead. Got it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The offense did exactly what... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
On the run, it's Lyle. Gets away from one, finds some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Send the tight end in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's loose. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's back. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 20. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. On the run, it's Fletcher. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that ball.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Tight end now in motion. Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
He wants to change this route. They'll go to the toss. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive gain. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. The field goal is no good. And despite... First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the move, it's Fletcher. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And that is no good. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed. There he goes! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
29 Philly.
They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop you.
Quarterback making adjustments. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Toss to the outside. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive game. Now let's go get 7.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.